Wars have always been fought with swords, guns, and bombs. But did you know that some of the deadliest weapons in history were completely invisible? They made no sound, they caused no explosions. They were simply disease. Today, we're exploring a dark and often overlooked chapter of human history when biological weapons were unleashed, and why the entire world decided they must never, ever be used again. So, what exactly are biological weapons? Put simply, they use living organisms or pathogens like bacteria, viruses, or fungi to intentionally cause illness or death in humans, animals, or plants. Unlike a bomb that explodes in one place, a biological weapon can spread silently and uncontrollably. It often harms innocent civilians far more than soldiers. Once a disease is released into a population, it's almost impossible to contain. It doesn't distinguish between friend and foe. This sinister idea isn't new. In fact, one of the earliest recorded instances of biological warfare dates all the way back to the 14th century. During a siege of the Crimean city of Kaffa, Mongol attackers reportedly used catapults to fling plague-infected corpses over the city walls. The defenders were horrified, not just by the gruesome sight, but by what followed. Disease quickly spread within the city. Some historians believe that fleeing survivors from Kaffa may have inadvertently helped spread the Black Death across Europe, a pandemic that would go on to kill millions. Long before science understood what germs were, armies understood that disease could be a powerful and terrifying weapon. Centuries later, during the colonial era, this tactic reappeared in North America. In the 18th century, during conflicts between European settlers and indigenous peoples, smallpox was used with devastating effect. Historical records, including letters and journal entries, describe British officers discussing plans to give blankets from a smallpox hospital to Native American communities. These communities had no natural immunity to the European disease. The result was catastrophic. Entire populations were decimated, wiping out cultures and communities. This remains one of the most chilling and clear-cut examples of intentional biological warfare in history. But the most systematic and horrifying program of biological warfare occurred during World War II, in a remote part of occupied China. Imperial Japan operated a secret research and development unit known as Unit 731. This was no ordinary military base. Here, scientists conducted horrific experiments on human subjects, intentionally infecting them with diseases like plague, cholera, and anthrax to study their effects. They even developed weapons to deploy these pathogens, such as bombs designed to release infected fleas over Chinese cities. Thousands of civilians died as a result of these attacks, and the full truth of Unit 731's atrocities remained a closely guarded secret for decades after the war. When the details finally emerged, they sent a shockwave across the globe, revealing the terrifying potential of state-sponsored biological warfare. The fear didn't end with World War II. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union both launched massive, clandestine biological weapons programs. Each side developed and stockpiled terrifying agents capable of causing mass casualties. While a large-scale biological war never broke out, there were close calls. Accidents and leaks, like the anthrax leak in Sverdlovsk in 1979, proved just how easily these weapons could escape containment and kill indiscriminately. The world was forced to confront a terrifying reality. Biological weapons don't respect borders, armies, or political ideologies. An outbreak started in one country could quickly become a global pandemic. Faced with this existential threat, the world decided to act. In 1972, the Biological Weapons Convention was signed. This landmark international treaty was the first to ban an entire class of weapons. It prohibits the development, production, stockpiling, and acquisition of biological agents for hostile purposes. Today, nearly every country in the world is a party to the treaty. It stands as a global consensus that some weapons are simply too dangerous, too unpredictable, and too inhumane to ever be used. The history of biological weapons serves as a powerful and sobering lesson. It shows us that when we turn the very essence of life into a weapon, there are no winners. The line between soldier and civilian vanishes, and the consequences can spiral far beyond anyone's control. Humanity must remember this lesson, because some horrors should never be repeated. Thanks for watching. If you believe that understanding our past is key to protecting our future, Please subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments, should all weapons of mass destruction face a similar global ban? We'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.